Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, good morning. Welcome to the Call Flow Radio Show, everybody. This is Chris Wood. It is your Friday, the 17th day of October. Of course, the number is 434-394-0924, but we ask you to hold off on your calls because we do have some special guests behind our microphone here at the Francis E. Wood Studio. And we have Doug Stanley, who is supervisor of Prince Edward County, supervisor, or administrator, excuse me.
Trying to elevate.
I know, I'm trying to elevate you all the time. You deserve it. Anyway, he is administrator of Prince Edward County, of course, and he's got a guest with him, Naiya Casimiro. Is that correct? Casimiro.
Yeah, no.
I'll get it right here in just a minute. Anyway, so Doug, I know you've been busy.
It has been it's been an extremely busy year, but extremely busy month. I'll start off. We had our Board of Supervisors meeting on the 14th. First, we recognize our employee of the month for the month of October. Our employee of the month was James Little. He is our scale house operator at the Prince Edward County Landfill. He's been a valued member of the Solid Waste Department since 2001. He shows dedication, dependability, and a commitment to keeping landfill, truck, and scale house operations running smoothly. So all of our commercial haulers, when they go into the landfill, James is the person they deal with when they're coming.
Oh, okay.
In. So
what do they weigh the?
They weigh it and they get a ticket. And now we've implemented a new program where either you have a commercial account or you pay by credit card. So.
Okay.
He's got a lot to work with out there, but he keeps everybody straight.
Oh, that's great.
We also had, as you know, I think we started this new program with our community business partner updates. About every 2 months, we have one of our business partners in the community come in and talk about their business and what's going on. This month, we were excited to have Sekou Abdusabor, who is the owner and operator of the new Five Pillar Meats that has recently opened behind Lowe's and the Ag Building on Dominion Drive. Sekou talked about his operation, talked about getting USDA certifications so they can fully operate the plant. So we're excited for them. It's a project that not only is it in the county enterprise zone, but is also supported by a couple grants from the state. So we appreciate all of our partners coming together to help us help the Abdusabor family build that great facility, which is going to help local farmers in this region get their product to market. So we're excited about how that's going to be a positive benefit for the agricultural community. Board also approved a $45,000 contract for updating our county solid waste management plan. That is a mandatory plan that the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality requires us to do every 5 years. That'll be due in January of 27, so basically gives us a year to get that plan complete. And we also purchased a new compactor. We're in the middle of renovating the Worsham convenience site down off 15 in Worsham, and the site should be completed by December, and we bought a new compactor. That's where you put your trash in and it compresses it.
Right.
Really, it helps us compress the trash, which means fewer trips to the landfill to haul it, but also when it gets to the landfill, it's more compacted. We had our update from Chelsea White, who is the Prince Edward County Director of Economic Development and Tourism, on activities for their department. The board approved a special use permit to construct a new communications tower. It's almost about a 200-foot tower that'll be located kind of right behind Yakutak,
right,
and where Waterworks Players is located, right in there. That will help improve cell coverage for that part of the county. The board approved the appointment of John Hubros to the county's Board of Building Code Appeals. We adopted our budget schedule for, it's hard to believe, FY27
Yes.
for the county and school budgets. I really appreciate Chip Jones sitting down and working with us this year to update our budget schedule the goal is to try to get the budget together earlier so that when I present the budget to the supervisors, it's the complete budget.
Right.
In years past, we've waited for the General Assembly and waited on the budget, and unfortunately, we've had to make some adjustments at the last minute, so it's working.
Yeah, that's good.
I think the other big thing I want to talk about is some of our project stuff. Effective October 1, the 911 center over at the 911 center at the town and the Sheriff's Dispatch Center were merged and consolidated, and now functions under the authority of both the county and the town with the assistance of an advisory board. The advisory board includes representatives from town PD, the sheriff, the local rescue squad, emergency services for the county, Longwood and Hampton-Sydney. Since the dispatch center dispatches for both colleges as well.
Right.
Now, everybody has a seat at the table. Everybody, so all calls, if you dial 911, all calls will go through the new joint dispatch center, and they will then in turn dispatch the appropriate authority to an incident.
So how many people do you have, working in that center?
I believe that usually about 5 people at a time. Like at night, you've got 5 individuals in there. Obviously, you have days where people may be out sick and they can't backfill slots. But typically you're going to have about 5 bodies there answering telephone calls. So this is previously a call would come in to the town's 911 center, and they were looking for the Prince Edward County Sheriff's Department.
Right.
That call had to be transferred over to the Sheriff's Department. And then the Sheriff's Department then dispatched a deputy to respond to the call. The issue with that is, what if that person's already on a call? What if that person's...
Yeah, it's a time.
Because we only have one
time
person
thing.
over at the Sheriff's office.
Right.
If that person's in the restroom, or if that person's on a call, there's going to be a delay in getting response. Now, you got 5 bodies in that dispatch center. They can handle all those calls. So
Right.
the response time is going to be better.
Did it take long to train those folks?
The folks there mostly train. They're in the process of hiring additional folks, and that's it's really an ongoing process. They're continuously hiring and training new dispatchers. So that's part of the normal process. But it's just about providing better service for our community.
I know.
And our residents.
When you're in a situation like that, in an emergency situation or whatever, time is very much relevant to, especially to the victim or
if you're having a heart attack, 2 or 3 minutes
Right.
makes a difference.
It does.
The other good news with dispatch is that we received word a couple weeks ago. The town county, our dispatch is going to receive a $900,000 state grant that's going to allow us to upgrade the center. So basically, we're going to enlarge a little bit. They're going to move across the hall to what is currently the Emergency Operations Center room at Town Hall. And so basically we'll flip-flop the rooms, but it'll give us additional space to provide these services.
I have been in there before, and it's a pretty...
It's a little tight.
It's a little tight. Yeah.
So, kudos to Crystal, who's our coordinator, and Trey Powell from County Emergency Services helped with that. So we're excited about what's coming.
Absolutely.
Couple other things. VDOT has been working on some rural rustic projects. They're wrapping up Rice Creek Junction Canal and Quail Crossing road projects. That means you're basically taking a gravel road and paving it. It's called tar and chip, and it's giving it a hard surface. So those projects have been wrapped up this fall. Again, I mentioned the Worsham Convenience Site, which should be finished in hopefully December. Tobacco Commission. So the Tobacco Commission was formed, 15, 20 years ago from settlement money that came out of the cigarette industry to help communities that relied on tobacco farming to support their local economies. And certainly Prince Edward, obviously the tobacco warehouses that became Greenfront, big part of our community. The Tobacco Commission gives out grants to worthy projects for economic development to support growth of jobs and investment in those communities that were impacted. And we were able on September 23rd to go down, Chelsea White and I, to represent a grant application for the county for Trailblazer signage. That's signage that will lead you off of 460 into town directing you to amenities out in the county, things like the Sandy River Distillery or Sandy River Reservoir or Briary Creek Reservoir.
Yeah, they do. That's very, very important.
So we got a $74,000 grant, which is 50% of that phase of the project. So we're excited about that. And hopefully in 2026, we'll be able to start implementing that project as well. We also got news last week that we were awarded a $135,000 grant to purchase a new mobile air trailer for our fire departments. This trailer will be able to refill the air pack bottles that each firefighter carries on their back to go into a burning building.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you have a large structure fire and it takes a long time to work the fire, there will be instances they will have to switch out their bottles. This mobile trailer, they'll be able to refill them in the field. So currently we had an older truck that was worn out. This will allow us a lot more flexibility and take care of us for the next 25 to 30 years. So
Oh, that's amazing.
we're excited about that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Reminder, our 2025 Household Hazardous Collection Day is coming up on November 1st, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Back of the courthouse and town hall, back in the parking lot. If you've got things like paints, oils, Drano. We had somebody last year brought a pint jar of mercury, very toxic. Just all those types of things that you have laying around the house that you need to discard of.
Now, is this just for Prince Edward
Prince
County?
Edward County residents.
Oh, shoot. Daggone it.
Prince Edward County residents. But this is a great opportunity for them at no cost to be able to clean those things out of their basement, out of their shed, out of their garage. Last year, I think we had close to 90 people that showed up. And, again, I think it's a matter of getting the word out and making sure people know that opportunity is out there and available for them. The other thing, on November 6th, which is a special board meeting date, it's 2 days after the election, but this will be our November meeting at 6 p.m., so 1 hour prior to our regular meeting at 7. We're going to have a ceremony to honor veterans and Purple Heart recipients in Prince Edward County. We'll probably have some others from around the region. So it's the week before Veterans Day. We're working with the Piedmont Area Veterans Council to pull this off. But if we have any veterans out there receive the Purple Heart, we'd love for them to show up to the event.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right. Yeah, what else going on?
Enough. Lots of good stuff.
Yes,
Lots of good stuff.
I know. That's all of that is just such good news, and it certainly makes the county more effective and a wonderful place to live.
So, I brought our special guest with me this morning. I just wanted to say, when I was an undergrad student, I got an opportunity to be an intern with the city of Fredericksburg, and it really, for me, exposed me to the workings of local government, gave me a taste of what that could look like, and really led me to apply to grad school and ultimately get a master's degree in urban planning and a career in local government. But for me, it all started from the opportunity somebody gave me to go into a local, government office and work. I was treated as a peer. I was, given tasks. At that stage, I was unpaid, but it really gave me something to put on my resume outside of my degree.
Right.
And then I had a subsequent 2-year internship with Spotsylvania County, which at the time was one of the fastest growing counties in Virginia. I got to do lots of cool stuff. I got to work with, be in charge of projects with consultants, and I had a good full 2-page resume of stuff when I went to apply for a job. And the degree was necessary to get the job, but it was
all the extra.
It was the extras that got me the job,
right?
And allowed me, 5 years. I was a county administrator 5 years after I graduated, so. If it wasn't for that head start, I don't think I would have gotten to where I'm at today without that.
Yeah, that's great. Well, now we get to speak with Naiya Casimiro. I think I got it right this time.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
great. Welcome.
Thank
to
you.
the WFLO studio here, the Francis E. Wood studio. And you're a lovely girl.
Thank you.
You are a lovely lady. And give us a little bit of your background, Naiya, where you came from, you know, who you are.
Yes. So I'm from Prince William County,
Mhm.
a graduate of Colgan High School. I'm a third year at Longwood University, majoring in political science, pre-law concentration, minoring in economics.
Mhm.
I've been with the county for a year now, so that's very exciting. I got an email from Dr. Scott Cole, my
Mhm.
academic advisor, and that's how I found out about the opportunity.
Mhm.
And I've been here since then.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, now, what about what got you started in this? How did you become, you know, interested in the political and structural administration type?
So at the time of applying to the internship, I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
I had interest in government because my mom works in government. She's a federal worker, and you know she's really proud of what she does, and I wanted to see where I fit in that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went, threw my hat in the ring, and then as having a pre-law concentration, I was going to take the typical route, you know, undergrad, shoot for law school, try to climb the corporate ladder, but I don't think that I would feel like I was fulfilled if I went that path, and I think that this internship has really narrowed my interest in the sense that I feel like there's a lot more tangible results working in local government, and you can see that hard work pay off. So that's kind of how my interests have been narrowed down, specifically towards education or possibly rural development, I think is areas of interest now.
All right. Well, now, what projects have you said you've been with the county administrator here for a year?
For a year now, yes.
So, what projects have you concluded and you know, achieved for yourself?
So 2 of the biggest projects I've done were a community profile that's on the Prince Edward website. So that's really exciting. It's just basically a rundown of the goals, the vision, economic development, education, all the good stuff. And I think that project is really important to me because I was able to share it in front of the Board of Supervisors. That's what I remember the most, obviously. So I really appreciated being able to share my hard work with a governmental body. We always do presentations in front of students. We don't typically get to do it in front of people who have say in our government. So I think that was just a big professional and academic moment for me. A personal project was a brochure to connect Longwood students to the community. We live here for 4 years, and I'm sure not many students really know what this county has to offer. So that's where my heart was at when I created that brochure.
Oh, that was the question I was going to ask you. What was your favorite?
Yes,
you know,
that was
project?
definitely my favorite. I completed that spring of 25. I was able to get it out to some college students this fall with the help of Longwood staff. But more importantly, that project, I have an entire page of volunteer opportunities for students to be able to connect to the community and just to give back. But basically the general information on that brochure is information you can find on the community profile, just more catered to what students might want to know, like historical facts or just more on the parks and recreation as well.
Do you feel like that being a student there at Longwood, with your connections and, you know, just a general feel that the students have become more involved with, you know, the town and the county, as far as, you know, doing projects? You know, we have things like Rock the Block and a lot of these things that involve the colleges, and a lot of these businesses and everything are partnering, you know, with the colleges as well.
Yes. So I do believe there's obviously a lot of intermingling with the students and the community itself. But I think when it really comes to getting out there and wanting to create a lasting impact, I know when I was first interviewed, the question I was asked is, what's going to keep students here? And I think the answer to that is truly being involved, not just doing something because you're a part of a club or a fraternity or sorority, but actually getting out there and learning for yourself. I think this internship gave me that opportunity to have like opportunities with community service or just public meetings. I don't see students there. I see members of the community. I don't see students my age. So I do think there's that disconnect there. Because the town does cater to students, but are we really giving back enough? I think is where I see it.
Yeah. Well, now, what have you gained from all of this wonderful experience working with Doug and and his staff and all? What do you feel like that you've gained for yourself?
Yes. So I've definitely break that into two parts. I think professionally, I have been able to observe people that can work together, that can collaborate. That is extremely important to me, and it's refreshing and inspiring, especially in an environment where I feel that things are very polarized currently. And it takes a lot of effort from several people in the region and the county and the state just to get one project done. And I think even being here for a year and seeing where some projects have started and where we're at right now, it's just truly inspirational, and that's something I want to be a part of, is that local effort to better the quality of life for people who live here, or any locality for that matter. So I think definitely collaboration is a huge part of what goes into this job. Personally, I've been able to just enhance my skills. I mean, other than getting my feet wet in local government, any internship, provides that opportunity to enhance your professional skills and enhance your weaknesses. So I think that definitely strengthening certain aspects of how I work is definitely beneficial.
It sounds to me like, Doug, you got a winner here. Absolutely. So where exactly is Prince William County?
Prince William, Northern Virginia. I'm from the Woodbridge area, but that has Manassas.
A little bit of Nova up there.
Nova, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of traffic. Very different down here.
Oh, yeah. It's a different culture altogether. So, Doug, as far as your experience with Naiya and, and her internship, you would recommend an internship for?
Absolutely. And, we'll advertise and we'll advertise to both Longwood, Hampton, Sydney. We haven't had the opportunity to have a Hampton City student apply, but we do put it out there. I had a community college student a year ago that was also with us for a semester. So, we'll have 1 to 2 paid internship positions with us each semester. Again, for me, from the personal experience of knowing how it can open somebody's eyes to a possible career. Not everybody's going to go in that career. It's whatever path they choose, it'll help build their skill set.
Of course,
and,
yes.
Naiya, even my personal presentations and things, she gets to help work on and tweak and polish up some of those. She gets to work the annual report we just did. So different aspects of what we do. Part of my job and the job of our staff is to make sure that we give them as broad an experience as possible. Let them touch lots of different things,
right?
So that they have those experiences, because you never know when you go into a job interview what skill set somebody's going to be looking for. So it's much easier when you can talk about real world things, not theoretical, not things you learned in the classroom, but real world things that you worked on. So again, it's been a great partnership. I'm a adjunct professor. I teach at Longwood. I've been the previous 3 semesters, we did the symposium program with them, asking the question, what would it take for you to want to come back and live, work, raise a family in Farmville, Prince Edward County? This semester, Mayor Vincent and the town talked about what types of recreational opportunities is the community missing. So I think, having Longwood in our backyard and being able to collaborate on projects, and I think we're doing a much better job of trying to pull them into the fabric of the community.
Right.
Longwood and Hampton City, they're the golden goose for Prince Edward County.
They
right?
are that.
Whether you like them or not, the students bring a lot of economic benefit to not only our community but the region. And so, trying to foster that relationship is important.
Well, and they bring fresh ideas as well. You've got to keep up, with the Joneses, more or less.
20% of the population I serve are students.
Yeah.
That tells you right there.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, this has been so much fun. And Naiya, it's been just great having you here, and we're very proud of you, and I know Doug is as well. So keep up the good work.
And
Okay?
she's running for governor in 20 or 30
I
years.
know, I
She'll be
would
coming
say
back
so.
to see you, Chris.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you, Doug. We look forward to seeing you again next month, and good luck to you, Naiya.
Thank you so much.
And have a great day.
Take care.
All
We'll see you.
right,
Have a
take
good
care.
one.
You too. Naiya Casimiro, interning with Prince Edward County administrators, and with Doug Stanley as well. He got his start as an intern as well. So that was great. It is 8:33. Let's get to some business here. And we've got the weather forecast coming up for you. It's brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, let's take a look at that forecast for Southside and Central Virginia. For today, I did see some patchy frost coming into work this morning, so the weatherman was pretty accurate about that. We got lots of sunshine outside today, so look for a high of 67 degrees. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 44. Saturday becoming sunny with a high of 75 degrees. Saturday night mostly clear with a low of 55. Your Sunday mostly sunny, then a 40% chance of showers with a high of 75 degrees. On Sunday night, we'll see a 40% chance of some showers with a low of 47. But Monday, we'll wake up to sunshine with a high of 67. Monday night, clear with a low 44. And for Tuesday, lots of sunshine with a high of 72 degrees. Checking our current conditions, humidity at 90%. Our winds are calm. Barometer 30.12 inches. And we do have a current temperature. It's warming up a little bit. It's at 41 degrees under fair skies. That's your weather forecast brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. All right, we've got our birthday and perhaps some anniversaries. The calendar is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
Cue the birthday music. We're going to put Noah Massage to work here. Good morning, Noah. Good morning. How are you?
Good. Is that
No. Now it is.
testing 1, 2? There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Different mics.
Yeah, a little different this morning.
It's a little different.
No worries.
I know, but it is Friday, so we do have 3 days worth of birthdays to get to. So
A massive birthday list, and I do want to make a quick shout out. We did miss a birthday yesterday, I believe. We had EKG Farmville celebrate a birthday. She works with the Farmville Downtown Partnership, and very active in the community. So just want to make sure I go ahead and announce that. Also celebrating today, though, we have Sam Arvik of Farmville celebrating. We also have, let's see, Shannon Comfort and Joan Wallace of Farmville. For the 18th, we have Paula Cook celebrating a birthday, and that's actually, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm working from like four different lists. So.
I understand.
Okay, so
Okay,
for the
go ahead.
18th, we have Paula Cook, and we have Kevin Lingens in Ashton Trent. Will be it's his 9th birthday will be tomorrow as well.
okay, on the
And he's of
18th.
Cumberland.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And let's see. For the 19th, that is Sunday, Chris, we have no birthdays.
No birthdays.
We have a birthdayless Sunday. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. Well, no, that's gonna wrap it up for that, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah. So, to get birthdays to us, you can call in 434-394-0924. You can also email us at birthdays@wflo.net, or you can go on our website under the on-air mentions page and submit birthdays directly from our website. Chris, back to you.
Of course, we wish everybody celebrating out there, whether it's a birthday or an anniversary, and whether we know it or not, we hope that you have a great celebration. And for the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, on Main Street in Farmville. And I believe we got a caller, and we'll go ahead and take that. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Sunshine and Noah, top of the morning.
Well, good morning to you, Barry.
How are y'all this morning?
Doing just great. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Looking out at your frost this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a pretty good frost over here in the Trenchmill area of Cumberland County.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today is a very, very special day for the wife and I. It is our 27th wedding anniversary.
All right. Congratulations. How is Linda doing?
Doing very well. Got some health issues, but as we all do, but we're making it and getting along pretty good, and I hope y'all are too.
Yes, we're getting along okay.
Is there any word on Henry?
No, I was probably expecting him to call this morning. He is at Forest Health and Rehab Center at least through Monday of
Yeah, that's what I
this week.
understand.
Yeah. So
We wish Henry the best. If he's listening, we love Henry. He's a great guy, and we just wish him the best of health. I know he's got health issues, but anyway, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
God is good to us all.
that's right. He sure is.
Well, y'all take care.
All
Have
right.
yourself a great weekend.
All right.
And
Happy 27th anniversary. That's great.
Thank you, darling.
You're
Y'all
welcome.
take care.
Mhm. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Barry Miles and his wife, Linda Miles, celebrating their 27th anniversary. So that is definitely a good thing, right,
Yes,
Noah?
absolutely. Marriage is good unless if it's a bad one, and then it's not good. That's what I say.
Oh, that's a good philosophy.
Thanks, Chris. Marriage is good only when it's good, and if it's a bad marriage, why are you in it? No. Get out. No, I'm kidding.
No.
No, marriage, it's ebb and flows, right? It's
Oh, yeah, ups
good and
and
bad,
downs.
ups and downs.
Yeah, that's what it
like
is.
the waves of the ocean, Chris, you know.
Yeah.
Is that what people say? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, basically it's the little things.
Yeah, that drive you just nuts up a wall.
Are you okay? Have you
No,
had
I'm
coffee
good.
this
You know, I
morning?
actually have not had. No, I didn't have coffee this morning.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I think I'm speaking truths, though, right? I mean,
well, yeah.
a little bit to some
Yeah.
extent.
Well, in the
I
big,
wouldn't know.
the
I'm not
big
married. Mm-hmm.
things in life, you know, you come together in a crisis, or if there's a problem. Of course, you're always, it's going to be one of the high points of being together. And then, but it's the daily grind. It's the daily things that really count.
Yes,
Okay. All right.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Yep. That must be Henry calling in
It
because
must be.
I thought I was having like a epilepsy for the past like 20 minutes. That light going on. It's terrible.
Like a strobe light.
Yeah,
right?
strobe light.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take this caller. Good morning. You're on the air.
Well, good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Henry. How do you do?
I'm doing fairly well.
Well, that's good. Barry Miles just called a little while ago and was asking about you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm doing fairly well. I pray.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope folks have been praying for me.
We have.
Paul Revere had a special thing that he said at the end of his famous ride.
Mm-hmm.
He rode the horse to warn everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what that? At the end of his ride, do you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, "Whoa."
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah,
got you.
he said, "Whoa."
Whoa.
Yeah. one time I almost got snake bitten, but fortunately for me, all the snakes were on strike.
Okay. Fortunately for you, they were. All right.
Yeah, okay. A little serious thing,
Mm-hmm.
a true thing, if I've got enough breath to do it.
Hope so.
In 1958, I attended the first annual disc jockey convention.
Mm-hmm.
This was in Nashville. It lasted 3 days. And it's where music people and disc jockeys got together. There was a 3,000 in Nashville at this meeting. And just before the big celebration, for the past 6 months, I'd been playing a song on WFLO called What About You?
Mm-hmm.
It was sung by Johnny and Jack. They were on RCA Victor label, and it had the saddest, most melancholy steel guitar play. And I didn't know who was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But in the crowd at Nashville, I saw a man with a name tag. It said Shot Jackson, musician, Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought he might know. So I asked him if he might know who was playing that mournful steel guitar, a dobro guitar. He smiled and he said, it was me. And that's how it was. That's how I met Shot Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I had ridden from to New York from Richmond, and from New York to Nashville. That was a plane ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And I had ridden on the way from New York to Nashville. The plane was only carrying Nashville people.
Right.
And in other words, people for this meeting. And I sat beside Vice President of the RCA Victor Company. And I told him about the song. And he said he would look and see if they had it. And if he did, he'd make a special copy of it and send it to me. And would you believe, a week later, I got a new recording, a homemade recording, but it was, in other words, it had one song on it. That was it. Nothing on the other side. And I treasured that. It's still a great song.
Yeah.
But that's an unusual experience, I thought.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, that was great. But does it still make you sad to hear him play the guitar, the steel guitar?
But to walk up to a stranger
Yep.
in a crowd of 3,000 and ask him, and he was the one that was the answer.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That was meant to be.
That was kind of neat.
Yeah, that was meant to be.
Well, everybody keep praying for me.
We will.
Because I'm here, but they're scheduled to dismiss me on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I'm quite ready.
Well. Yeah, well.
I can walk a few steps, but I'm not ready yet to take on living, back with my daughter, because I'm not that able.
Right. Well, something good will happen. I feel it.
So we're looking.
Okay.
We're looking for the Lord to arrange something. And I appreciate it, and I hope to talk to you again.
Okay, Henry. Have a good weekend.
All righty.
And we love you. Take care. All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's a tough situation. to be in, not feeling like you're ready to be released, but they,
Yep.
you know, they, Medicare, Medicaid, or whatever gives you a certain amount of time, and then you're kind of on your own. So
Exactly.
So we'll hope and pray for Henry that something works out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. What are you doing yawning?
I'm not. Oh, what? What are you talking about, Chris?
How was the drive in?
It was good.
Good?
It was good. Yeah, I got some sleep on the way in. So
Good. Yeah, you did. Yeah, right.
that's Henryism right there. No.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was
Oh,
nice.
good.
Nice
Okay.
drive.
All right. Well, our lines are open again.
Wide open.
434-394-0924. It is your Friday. So what are you going to do this weekend?
Oh boy, I want to do something I've never done in my life. That
What?
is commit a tax fraud. No, I'm kidding. I want to do something I never done in my life, and that is go to a pumpkin patch. I've never been to a pumpkin
You
patch
haven't been to a pumpkin
in
patch?
my life. I know.
Wow,
So,
you're in for a real treat.
I can
Noah.
feel it. I know.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, Chris.
Well, good.
I love pumpkins so
All right,
much.
You and
so.
Katie going to get some pumpkins? Are you going to carve
I think
one?
I think
Carve
we
one
might.
up?
I think we might try.
Yeah.
I've never done that either.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have. That's a lie. I have carved a pumpkin. I've never been to a whole.
It's a
patch.
messy job, I
Yeah.
tell you that. Especially when you get the little ones between 6 and 7 years old, and they're out there and they're just making all this mess with all the pulp and the seeds, and you got to make sure you have plenty of newspapers
Yep.
down or trash bags or whatever.
Looks like a dog's just like puke. It's nasty, seedy
The
kind of.
smell
Yeah,
is
the
kinda-
smell.
ugh,
Yeah.
it feels terrible, but the end result is worth it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll last for a day, 2 days, 3
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
How long does a carved pumpkin stay viable for?
Well, I can't keep one around because Iggy would chew off, its teeth and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
How she is. But anyway, usually they'll stay
A couple of
a couple
weeks.
weeks. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, especially if you don't put a real candle in there because they get black inside.
Yes.
So, but pumpkins are fun.
They are fun, and
Yeah.
they're fun for the whole family.
Yes, they are.
I made some tea last night, Chris. Do
You
you
made some
do you
tea?
drink tea? at
I
all?
do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
occasionally.
do you ever put 2 tea bags in 1 cup? That feels wasteful, but sometimes I do it if I want a little extra.
A little extra.
Or if I want to mix and match, like I want the benefits of sleepy time
Yeah.
with the flavor of a nice Earl Grey or something like that.
Well, yeah, you could do that. I don't particularly.
did.
You did it?
I did it last night. I felt wasteful.
Well, how did you sleep better?
I did sleep okay. Yeah.
That's good.
Not
good.
great,
Well,
but it was okay, you
Yeah.
know? Hey. So,
I had a dream last night to
Mm-hmm.
where I could use my phone and teleport myself
Oh,
places.
wouldn't you love to have the ability to do that?
I
Man.
felt like a Star Trek or something
Yeah.
like that. Scotty beat me up or whatever. But
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Back to the Future.
Yeah, and it wouldn't work for me because I was going to go to Florida because it was nice and warm down in Florida. It was cold here, and I wanted my bathing suit. So I thought, well, just telling this dream. So I'll teleport back to Virginia and pick up my bathing suit. I've still got plenty of time to
Sure,
do that,
yeah.
and then teleport back to Florida and enjoy the nice warm weather and the beach and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Oh, man. Did you get stuck in one place, or
Well-
it just wasn't working? It stopped working.
I couldn't remember the phone number on my phone where it could teleport, so I was using my own phone number.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and some operator came on and said they were going to charge me.
Oh, man. To teleport?
To teleport.
That's a ripoff.
That was a ripoff.
Man.
Anywho, that's the extent of my dream.
Wow, that is a crazy dream. I wish I remember my dreams more. I'll remember them in the middle of the night, But this is something I've always wanted to do is keep a dream journal.
Yeah.
But hear me out.
Okay.
I can't really wake up from a dream at 3 a.m.,
Right.
turn on my lamplight, start writing. That's going to cause problems for Katie.
Yeah.
Katie's going to hit me over the head with a book or something. I don't know. Her alarm clock even. So, yeah, I can't really do that. But they're most vivid, like, once you wake up. But you ever, like, notice how, like, you'll be like, that was crazy. And you'll, like, move your leg at half an inch. Like, in any movement of your body, I'm like, I forgot the whole dream. It's the weirdest thing. Like if I move my body, just like if I roll over to another side after a crazy dream, I won't remember.
You don't remember it?
Yeah, it's just like I cannot move my body. So maybe I need to like voice record it,
Yeah.
my dreams.
Well, I used to have fashion dreams.
Sure. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you worked at a boutique though, right?
Well, yeah,
Maybe a little bit.
and I like fashion. And all
Sure,
that kind of
yeah,
stuff,
fashion's great.
But I wish that I could draw. Because I would wake up and try to draw these pretty dresses and all that pretty outfits and stuff.
You needed to sneak like a Polaroid camera in your dream, Chris. Sneak away.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, is this the worst conversation
I don't
you've
know.
ever heard?
Well, we're going to have
man.
another conversation. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. This is Nikki with Piedmont Senior Resources. How are y'all doing this
Hello,
morning?
Nikki.
Doll. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How-
I'm not used to calling in. I'm usually there with you guys.
I
It's
know.
sad. And it's Friday.
It is.
All right. So I've got something really good to tell you guys, and I want everybody to know. So PSR is having a PSR Senior Halloween Bash, and it's going to be Friday of next week, which is October the 24th. It's from 10 to 2, and it's going to be at the Farmville Moose Lodge there in town, and the address is 1409 Longwood Avenue in Farmville. And this is a free event, and everyone is invited age 60 and above living in our service area. That's the Piedmont Health District, Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Nottoway, Lunenburg, Prince Edward, all those counties that we serve. It's going to be an amazing, spooktacular event. Delicious lunch will be provided by Piggin' Out Catering. We'll have door prizes, and of course, you cannot have a Halloween bash without a costume contest,
That's
right?
Absolutely.
So we will have an amazing costume contest. We'll have trophies to give out. It's just going to be a great time, and it's just one way of us showing what we do at our Friendship Cafes. That's why we want the community to get involved, because we want more people at our Friendship Cafes coming out. We want more older adults to get out and have fun with their peers and do fun things and not just sit at home. It's not the time to do that. So, when you get older, you're supposed to be living your life, enjoying your life, not sitting at home. So we want to help provide that. So come down Friday of next week, bring a friend, free event. You can't beat it.
Sounds very exciting. Friday of next week,
Yep.
we'll
and
definitely
that's
bring
going to
that.
be at the Moose Lodge,
Yeah,
right?
Moose Lodge.
Yep. All they got to do, though, the only thing I ask is to please call me. We want to make sure we got plenty of food and prizes for everybody. So
Okay.
please call me, Nikki Dean, to register. Like I said, it's a free event, so you just got to call me to register so I can get your name on the register when you come in. My number is 434-767-5588.
All right.
That's very
All
exciting,
right.
Nikki. And is there going to be punch? I guess so you can have a Halloween
We
party
are
without
doing
punch.
a punch.
So,
I think
all
we're
right.
actually going to do like a Halloween punch. I'm still thinking of a really cool name to name it. So like some toxic waste punch. Or
Ooh, yes.
it's got to be fun.
Yeah.
And I am doing a taco bar.
Oh,
So
man.
Piggin' Out Catering is providing a soft shell taco bar. So we're really excited about that. I'm a huge taco
Now,
lover.
if I were you, I would have started off with that information.
Yeah.
That's right. Come on.
Well, that's the icing on the cake right there. So, which
It is what-
we will have of some sort as well. So
Are you gonna- are
it's
you
going
gonna-
to be good.
are
Great
you-
food. Piggin' Out
Yep.
Catering does not disappoint.
Oh, are you going to bob for apples?
We're not trying to drown our seniors, but we're still thinking and coming up with some fun ideas. And there's going to be a lot of good stuff going on. It's a great way to mingle, meet people in different counties. So I mean, the more the merrier. That's the way I see it. The more the merrier. And of course, I'm going to be dressed up in a costume. So
Well, of course you are.
definitely,
Are you-
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds great. How are your fur babies?
Oh, they're amazing. I just keep adding to them. Now I have fur and feather babies.
Oh, chickens?
I have like all the, yeah.
Oh, my
like,
gosh.
I'm up to, that chicken math thing, it's no lie. I'm up to like 30-some chickens.
Oh, my gosh.
It just kind of happened.
Yeah, well, I'm chicken.
But I love my babies.
I know you do. That's great.
Furry and feathered.
Yep, I'm doing some chicken sitting myself for my neighbors.
Chicken sitting?
Yeah, chicken sitting. We're checking on the chickens.
Man, that's like the best job in the world. I think, yeah. Like my kid needs to get in on that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you're going to send us some information. You can email us some information on this so we can keep
and it's all on our Facebook page, too. So if you're not part of our Facebook page and following us and liking us, you're missing out. There's always something fun on there. There's all of our events. We put everything, and I'm one of the admins to our Facebook page, and if I'm like this on here, I'm putting all the good stuff on there, too.
Yeah,
pictures of the events. I mean, you're not going to want to, you're going to definitely want to check this out.
And check out, and also put it on FarmvilleNow.com.
I think we're pulling from their Facebook.
I think most of the time you guys pull our stuff.
Okay,
so
good.
I think I sent it to the community calendar, too. But if Noah's listening, Noah, I need to make sure that's done, too. Okay?
Definitely. We will go ahead and do that.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you
you
guys
so much, Nikki.
I hope to see you guys next week.
All right.
Stop by and check it out.
Have a great day. Take care.
You too. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I wish I had half of her energy.
She's very excitable.
Yes.
Very excitable.
She's passionate.
Yes.
She is. She's very passionate about her work.
That is absolutely
at
true.
Senior Resources.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
We were trying. Somebody else was trying to call in. I think they're calling in now.
Oh, you
might be able to take one final call before the ending of this show. So.
Good morning on the Call Flow Show.
Sunshine and Noah Barry Miles again.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if anybody out there could help me. I'm trying to get Enterprise in Farmville, and the number I have is not a working number, so I'm trying to get a hold of those folks, and I wonder if anybody out there could help me with that, or if y'all happen to know that number right off.
I don't think we could give it over the air.
But
we don't. I don't even have it. So
I'm not
but
sure.
I'm not sure.
But give your number. Give us your number so you.
All right, I'm gonna give two numbers. Home number is 804-492-5806.
Okay.
And then if no answer, call 434-315-4181.
4181. Okay, maybe we can, get somebody out there that knows the number, and we'll give you a call.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Barry. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. That's going to do it.
I don't know how people can just give their home and cell number over the air. I have massive
Barry
trust.
does.
I have massive trust issues. I cannot imagine what Barry. Well, at least I know who I'm going to prank call later after the show. No, I'm kidding. All right, Chris. Well, I'm going to get out of here because I'm just causing problems for everybody.
We've got to get out of here anyway.
Yeah.
So, so everybody have a great weekend, and we'll be talking at you on Call Flow on Monday. We'll be back then. Take care.